are going to go in here, take this, throw it more to the back. Set these that are hanging over like that, and I'm going to plant them right along here. I think I plant these two too close. Can you see that? Those are planted too close, so I'm going to move them a little bit to the back, and then just plant a nice little, let's see what we are going to do. I'm going to make a line of the copper leaf, the white copper leaf. I'll put them more to the back. More to the back, to the back, to the back, right here. Just stick them in. More to the back, to the back, to the back. More to the back. Actually, go at the back here. I'm not bringing them to the front. I think these are planted. Oops, too much to the front. Take them out. Put them here. And just bring them more. Not happy there. So now I have the front, and what we're going to do in front is we are going to put the coleus. So I'm going to I'm going to just dig the spots and just make a nice row of coleus. Let me turn this so you can see. So right there, right here. Right here is where get like this. So what I do is just do it like this. And then I take one style, one pattern, and that's the pattern. It's going to be on repeat. It's going to be on repeat. These are all cuttings. Let's just make sure we don't have any more. Okay, we have two more. This one. Right here. So that's this part here. So that will grow there. It's going to be one thing, and it's going to look so lovely. All right, so let's come back a little bit more now. And let's come back over here. And now I'm going to plant up this space right there. Let's do this spot now. On the piece. So now, let's see how much of this I have. So I can do a nice furrow here. This is a different style. You see that? So when you're finished now, it's gonna look like a nice row when we plant it. So now let's move over a little bit to this spot right here. So I'm gonna plant here now, right here. Here is where I'm going to. So you notice I put cardboard down. Just put all that composting stuff at the back. Big spot for planting. Get rid of all of the weeds. So those into the background there. And now we're going to do the same thing here with this one. So many cuttings. I want to create these nice orchids. Instead of just throwing them in the dump, you know, I could just throw these in the dump, but I don't want to do that, okay? I just want to use them as plants, just plant them in different spaces because it hurts to throw them away. Let's see. And the thing is, when you plant them nice and thick, then you get a beautiful, beautiful orchid. Too long. This one is too long. So we're gonna do, we're gonna cut it right there. I think I'll cut a lot of them like this. So that way, I'm just getting the node, so I'll put that because it will root faster right there. I really hate to dump these, man. Really hate to dump them, but what am I going to do? I don't want to dump them. So we're going to plant them. So let's plant them here. Here in the tropics. It's really sad how many plants we have to throw away. Just dump. Just dump. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's put these down. Alright, so now I have so many left and I don't want to dump them as I told you. So let's find a different spot. Good morning, Nolani. Good morning, Lynette. How are you? Thank you for watching. I am just planting. Here it is so rough. I'm telling you, it's so sad. Let me show you. I want to show you the heap of the plants that I had to throw out. It is sad. It is sad. Let me see if I can show you the heap. Look, these are all plants. These are all plants that I had to throw out. But let's keep planting. So now, you see, I'm left with quite a few right here. So what I'll do, let's find another spot. So I think you see over here, you see a nice empty spot right there. Right under there is where we're going to plant the rest. So let's do right there. All right, so that when you walk now, you're going to see this beautiful. Let me show you how it's looking. Look how beautiful it's looking. Look there. So let's do this spot right now. Right there. So first, as you know, what I do is I go down and I dig. Let's dig up so we can get a nice soft place to land. And the weed is so much, man. The weed is too much. The weed is too much. I'm gonna just plant right here. A nice little pocket of coleus. This will add a nice touch of color to this spot right here. So the sancheezas are above, and then right below we'll have that beautiful pocket of coleuses that will make this look amazing. So let's get them. So I'm just pruning and replanting. Lynette say I feel the same way sometimes. I have to throw out so many plants sometimes. It's really hard. I'm telling you, especially when you go to places like the United States and you see what one of these plants sell for. I'm going to like try and pot and see, you know, but I give away. I do a lot of giveaways too. So, oh my gosh. All right, so let's do some more planting. Let's do some more. I have all of this now, and I don't want to throw any. Look, all of this. I don't want to throw them out, so let's see if I can make a nice little pocket under here. Nice little pocket. Ooh. Nice little space. The thing with coleus is that if they don't get good sun, then they are going to get really long and they will put on the stem so quickly. I think this is a nice, you know, touch of color under here. What you think? What you think? Look at that. Look at that little color there. Let's add some more at the background. So you see? So as you're walking in different parts of the garden, you're going to see these little spaces with a little touch of color. So I see another spot that has a lot of weeds. So let's go there now. One of the things about planting in the tropics is that you cannot leave empty spaces. If you leave empty spaces, the weeds will take over. So now we're moving to a new spot. Let me show you. Right here. This is an empty spot too. Well, not totally empty, but I think it needs a nice touch of color right there. So let's do this. Let's do this. I have a nicer coleus that I want to cut and mix in. Let me show you. Let's go get some of that coleus to mix in right here. So we're going to collect some of this one right here. You're going to see it. And we are going to put, I think this one right here. Look how beautiful this one is. And it's growing so much around this plant right here, which is the agave, that I want to just trim it and keep it lovely. not too high, so I'm going to take some of the, and this one is really nice. I think this, whoops, it's a nice cut there. This one adds a nice touch of color to this. And the thing with this, the more you cut it, it's the more, this one is right over there, so we can take this off. What I don't want them to do, I don't want them to cover the agave. So what I'll do, I'll just take them out from around the agave and just let it shine. So we'll cut that there, and we'll cut this here, revealing more of the agave. And I think this nice flush bushy one there, I don't feel like touching it, you know, but what do you think? I should cut this? Let's cut a little piece off the top, right there, like that. I think a little bit more, right there. So it reveals the entire agave. So you see that? So that's revealed, and now I have more that I can plant in a different spot. So we're gonna take this now, right back to that spot I showed you, and we're going to plant it. So let's go. Let's go right back, because I think it's a really beautiful spot. Oh my gosh, and this is going to really look nice. All right, so let's rest this down here. And what we're going to do now is we are going to plant all of this right here. So let's do this. Let's do